Good morning, Nerf Nation. Welcome back to the Cj Nerf channel. Up today, we have another comparison video for you. Right, guys, as I get ready to cut this open, I just want to give a huge shout out to Sonny over at Lightake. Thank you very, very much for sending me a second care package. I really do appreciate it. And in full disclosure, all of these products were sent to me free for an unbiased review. We got this thing open. Let's see what we got inside. I'm really excited here. We got some, oh sweet. They sent me the Vortex stuff. I really wanted this. I have a ton of Vortex ammo and I really wanted to test out their Vortex ammo. So we're gonna start with that. I got one of their third-party rival magazines. Can't wait to give that a good test out. And I've got their rival impact rounds. Oh, nice. They hooked me up with a Bandolier. Oh, nice, and it's yellow. That'll go really nice on an old Alpha Trooper. Sweet, get to test that. I got some of the Z Waffle darts. Nice. And I got two of the black clear magazines, 12 round, and two of the blue. All right, very cool. Okay, let's begin with the Lightake Bandolier, and to start things off, we'll go over the dimensions. Putting the Bandolier at its shortest length, you're going to see that it comes out to about 35 1/4. That does not include the buckle. Now extending out the Bandolier to its furthest point, you are going to see that it has a maximum length, not including the buckle, about 53 3/4, a little bit above a half. All right, the Lightake Bandolier is a hair under 1.5 inches wide. So now it's time to take a look at how it holds onto the individual darts. The Lightake Bandolier can hold 20 darts individually, 10 on this side and 10 on this side, with room in the middle for a magazine. So let's go ahead and load some of these darts and see how they actually hold in. Okay, now that we got them in there, we're gonna go ahead and shake this and see how well they actually hold. All right, well, as you can see, it's gonna hold well enough if you're running. I went a little crazy at the end, kind of just flapping it like that, and that's when they started to pop out. But overall, I mean, think about it. If you're running, they're not going nowhere. So I gotta actually say the darts hold in there quite nice. Check out how the magazines hold within this center strap. We're gonna put a Busby 8-round magazine in and see if it is snug or not. Okay, there's your answer. Make sure that wasn't a fluke. It's very loose in there, I can tell already. That thing's gonna slip out with no problem. So the Busby magazines are not really that tight. Let's check the Nerf 12 rounder. Yep, 12 rounder is gonna be the same problem from Nerf. So I'm assuming that the Lightake magazine is actually going to be exactly the same. And yes, it is. Let's try the Lightake semi-banana mag, I guess it is, right? I mean, it has a slight bend to it, but not very much. Oh yeah. And finally, let's take an old 18-round stick mag. Yeah, okay. So, as far as magazines being held with this center strap, you're definitely gonna have to do something to this, whether it be put a staple in, maybe put some electrical tape to tighten it up. But the darts actually held pretty good. And the buckle, and the material is not as thick as the Nerf Bandolier, but it is definitely good enough. It ain't gonna break from you hanging a blaster off it for sure. The buckle and the clip mechanism here is a swivel hook, so it does go 360 all the way around, and it is definitely not as thick as the Nerf counterpart. All right, for a grown man with this one, as you can tell, I got it about halfway down the strap, and it kind of fits perfectly for this, for the judge. I wanted to put it on one of the heavier blasters so you guys could see if it would actually hold. And as you see, I got zero problems with it. Definitely gonna hold, all right? Let's go over the Z-Head AccuStrike darts from Lightake. 25 feet indoors. We're gonna start out with the disruptor. Okay, a fire strike with the air restrictor removed only, no spring upgrade. All right, and now we have a stage 1 and 2 long shot, definitely modded with a spring upgrade. Oh, definitely shoots good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're gonna go and do it through the stock Raven fire. Bullseye. Time to look at the Lightake Vortex discs. Okay guys, we're gonna fire the Vortex discs from Nerf first to give you an accurate representation of what those look like, and we're gonna shoot it from the fuse fire. Here we go. Bullseye. Here are the Lightake discs. I noticed they always start right and curve back to the left. All right, now we loaded the Nerf into a magazine-fed Springer, and we're gonna use the Lumitron. Keep in mind, these blasters are not new. They're old, but still, if I fire both sets of darts, you'll get an honest opinion of how they fire. So these are the regular Nerf. Alright guys, here come the Lightake discs out of the same Lumitron. Okay, you guys saw it. Now we're gonna fire the Nerf Vortex darts, and we're gonna shoot them through the Nitron. These batteries are new, but the blaster was bought used at a tag sale, so have absolutely zero idea how much abuse has been put on this blaster. But we're gonna do it anyway. Here we go. Bullseye. Gotta love that. Here come the same Lightake discs coming through the Nitron. Nice. All right, guys, just because of the way that those discs fired during the Lumitron test, I want to go back and check that because I didn't have the problem through the magazine with the Nitron. So we're going to test the Lightake discs again through the Lumitron. Well, it looks like it was. But guys, when I did it through the Nitron, I had zero problems. When I did it through a magazine-fed spring blaster like the Lumitron, I did have issues. It wasn't exactly 100% reliable. Through the fuse fire, there was absolutely zero problems at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the side-by-side comparison of the discs. Here you got the bottom view, and as you can see, the Lightake plastic you can't see through, and it's definitely a darker shade of green than the Nerf. They both basically have the same type of quality foam. The one thing I will say, noticing in the difference is when you run your thumb across the top, you're gonna notice that the Nerf is actually flush with the foam. With the Lightake, it's actually raised a little bit. You can actually even see it on the side. So you'll definitely feel it when you run your thumb over. It actually hits a notch and goes up a little bit. And I think that's why I might be having some problems during the Lumitron test. Now, when I pull them apart, because I actually did this before I started filming, the size of the plastic actually looks pretty similar. I mean, I don't think there's anything, I mean, you'd really have to get down on a minute level to really see the difference in it. and the foam quality is basically the same. The difference only that I can find is definitely when the discs are together. Like I said, that feel up on top where it just doesn't feel as flush and as clean as the Nerf. So that combined with my range test ought to give you everything that you need to know about these Vortex discs from Lightake.